Hello babes and welcome to my channel. I'm super excited to be saying that because I'm finally going to be recording more videos, tutorials, vlogs, and hopefully like beauty tips and stuff. Today, as you guys could see from the title, I will be showing you guys how to avoid cakey foundation. I have gotten this question a couple times in my DMs, so I thought it would only be cool to actually show you guys how I apply my makeup and what I do and my tips. I do want to say before I start that I am not bashing anybody on how they do their makeup. I am not saying that there's a right or wrong way. You know, everybody's different. I'm just showing you guys my way, and hopefully that could work out for some of you who don't know how to avoid the cakey makeup. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and learn how to avoid the cakey foundation, then keep on watching. Pretty much like the first step to this, like what you need to know is you have to have a really good skincare routine. I cannot stress enough how much important this step is. The reason why is because you have to have a good clean base for a good smooth finish. So you are not going to try to paint a picture on like a dirty wall that has dirt, has all kinds of stuff on it, and expect this like the paint to look smooth and for the painting to look really nice. That's why I say that for a good smooth finish, you have to have a good base to start off with. So I won't go into much into detail about my skincare, but if you guys would like a separate video on that, I could definitely do a video on my skincare. But for now, I'm just going to say that you have to have a good skincare routine because that is key to not having cakey foundation. And also, the next thing I wanted to say is moisturize. This is going to be another tip to avoid the cakey foundation. Whether it's dry or oily, there is moisturizers for every skin type. So just make sure you are moisturizing because it's really important. Moisturizing will help your primer just go on even smoother. So after, sorry guys, I have really sensitive skin, I get red. But moisturizing will, like I said, will give a very good like base for you to start priming. So this is just prepping, like the skincare and all of that. And of course I did it off camera because like I said, I would like to do a different video on that. So that's another important step, moisturize. I have oily skin, so for you guys that have oily skin, this video will be perfect for you. If you guys also do want to see a video on like dry skin, I can find like a model that has dry skin, and I can do a video on that, on how to avoid cake face. Sorry, that sounded kind of mean, like a cakey foundation. Guys, my heartburn is so bad. So I'm gonna let my moisturizer set into my skin to actually absorb in there, because if I just put on my primer, I'm just gonna like wipe everything away kind of, and it's just gonna be uneven. So as I was saying, like prepping your skin and skincare and priming, all of that is like super important for your makeup to look flawless, and to avoid the cakey foundation. If you don't have a routine like that before your makeup, it's a really good idea to like get into the habit, to learn some new things, you know, make sure all the products you're using are for your skin type, because that is like the most important like step to your makeup. You just have to have that in your makeup routine. And by the way, I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. See, look, and even the primer says apply a pea-sized amount over clean, moisturized skin before makeup. This is a really good thing to probably try if you're like an oily gal like me. I like to use setting spray literally after every step in my makeup. Like, you guys will see throughout this video that I use this a lot. I go through these a lot. So I like to actually spray my face after I put on primer, because like I said earlier, like, you have to let everything set into your face. Let's go in with our foundation. And so as far as foundation, you also have to use foundation that is for your skin type. So these are actually mattifying, which are perfect for oily skin. I will tell you, girls that do have dry skin, you don't want to use a mattifying, because that is key to a cake face. Not using the products that are for your skin will give you cakey foundation, you not prepping your skin correctly and priming it and all of that. You will get creasing and all kinds of patchy looks, like patchy spots on your face. If you are color correcting, try to avoid using a lot of that product, because the more layers that are on your skin, the more it's going to create the cakey foundation. Now, when applying foundation, you want to make sure that you are applying gradually, so don't like overdo it and then regret that you put too much. Like, start off with a little bit and then build your coverage from there. So I love to go in with a damp beauty blender, so I will dampen it up in the water, and then I will also spray it with my setting spray. I sometimes do use a brush when I don't feel like blending out with my beauty blender, because it does take a little bit longer, and the brush blends out way faster. And if you really want to achieve that flawless finish, you will definitely want to go in with a damp beauty blender. It just works magic. And like I said, it will absorb the excess product, that product that gives you that cakey look, and it'll just give you that smooth finish. And another thing that I really like to avoid when I'm applying my foundation is going too much under the eye, since I love to pack on concealer. So like I said, you don't want to pack too many layers onto your skin, because that is what will give you the cake face look. And girls, don't get me wrong, I fucking love the cake. Like, look at my face. I love the cake. Go on my Instagram. I love the fucking cake. I just don't like looking like a cake. So you could already see, like, it has a really good finish. Now we are going to go in with our concealer. Now my top two favorite concealers are going to have to be the Fit Me concealer and the Tarte Shape Tape. Since I'm oily in these areas, we're gonna go ahead and set that. And you want to hurry and start baking right after you blend your concealer, that way you avoid creasing. And you also want to make sure that your beauty blender is as damp as possible. because this is creating like a melting effect on your face with this powder. It's gonna melt it into your skin, and it creates like a smooth finish. So I like to take this brush to brush off the excess and like to rub it into the rest of my face, so we don't have too much powder. What I heard is that cream contour is for when you have dry skin, and powder contour is when you have oily skin. And that's another thing, guys. If you do cream and contour, like wait to set with powder until you are done with that. So don't try to set your face and then go in with the cream. Oh Lord, no. No. Please do not do that. I repeat, do not do that. That will give you a cake face for sure. Guys, like just throughout your makeup, like just spray your face. This is like my holy grail technique. I feel like it just locks in all the products into your skin, and that's what's gonna leave the flawless finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my highlight, some lipstick, and also finish my under eye, and I'll be back in a bit. So this is the finished look. I really wish you guys could see me in person. Like, alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. That is it for today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you guys actually learned something from me, and if you guys actually like these types of videos, like of me teaching you guys things like about makeup, you know, beauty tips and all of that. And you guys could also comment down below anything else you guys would like to see, and I would definitely film that for you guys. I am really excited to be posting this video because it is my first video. So please, no judging guys. I am still learning, but if you guys did watch all the way through the end, thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time.